What's up, everybody? My name is Nick, joined again by my co-host Matt, and this is For Bettor or Worse, episode 29. Got a great episode for you today. We're going to talk some baseball. Obviously, that's really the only thing important going on. You got summer league and some other things going, but yeah, baseball. That's what's going on.
That's all there is.
Matt, how's your night going so far? It is currently 10:45.
Good morning.
So we've been talking on this phone call for like an hour. How soggy are those?
Nick, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
It's 10 o'clock in the morning.
This is streaming at 9, so no worries.
It's whatever time it is that we're
Matt, I hate you sometimes.
Listen,
I hate you most times. So.
Nighttime cereal is better than daytime cereal, without a doubt. These are pretty soggy if you're asking. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
But let's get into some baseball.
How's your night going so far? So currently, Detroit beating that ass like expected. 7-3, bottom of the 8th, 0 outs. Hopefully they hold on for 6 more outs. Into the third, Astros are up 3-1. And Garcia has 3 strikeouts, but on 50 pitches. So we'll see how that goes. And then my lean was Giants team total over 4.5. I am such a puss for not taking that. They have 8 in the bottom of the third with a man on second. I mean, I can't even pronounce his name. What's his name? Say it for me.
Who?
The pitcher for the D-backs. Always get confused.
Keuchel?
There you go. Keuchel. Trash.
Absolutely. Yeah. My night's going okay. Had a lot of potential. Big pitcher night for me, bad hitter night. Cashed some plus money on a mini David Peterson strikeout ladder and a little bit on a Garrett Cole strikeout ladder as well. So nice little day on the pitching aspect. 2 of my hitters hooked me, which is cool. Both my guys I had on my list as my leans cleared their bases by miles, so that's awesome. It was Javi Baez and Jose Abreu. Decided to get 4 bases each, no problem. Didn't count that, so that's kind of blows. Stanton also had the hardest hit ball of the evening at 115 miles an hour exit velocity, and was a hard ground ball right up the middle. So that's cool. Hooked me there. It'll probably be a wash with the plus money that I got in the little mini ladders, but could have been a bigger day, but not terrible at all. So
yeah,
that's kind of how my night's going. And I got soggy Cheerios first part of the night.
Yeah, well, you deserve those. You earned them tonight. You don't have to keep eating them. They're just.
I actually am really hungry. I was gonna be really loud when you talk, and just go like.
Yeah. I got like something in my eye. No worries. We got a couple games we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to spin the wheel. I didn't realize how bad it was. It is 5 out of 8 episodes. 5 out of 8. Excuse me. 5 right, 8 wrong. We're going to do the punishment on Friday. Live episode on Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern time. Live episode. And that'll be my punishment. Hopefully I don't do anything because I'll be safe. But the wheel will decide, and we will go from there. The slate tomorrow looks okay. Like it looks okay. Do you have any thoughts?
There's a lot of good pitchers tomorrow. I may look at some more pitchers. Kind of been heating up on some strikeout props. I know I'm not going to like too many hitters off the bat. One game I really like is as a fan perspective, obviously, is the Mets and Braves game. But both teams have taken a game so far, and this is game 3, the last game of the series. And you have Chris Bassett versus Charlie Morton, which could end up being a playoff, game 3 matchup if you think the Grom and Scherzer go 1 and 2, and Fried and someone else goes before that. This could be a potential matchup. So it'd be fun to watch. I think the Mets get their revenge. But I'm probably not going to bet it, as I'm not going to really be able to tell what the hell is going to happen. And it is bright and early at 12:20, which is kind of weird. There's a lot of day games, a lot. And I just don't know. These are all games right before other series, which is probably the last series before the All-Star break. So I tend to like back off a little bit. You don't know who's sitting. Like Judge sat, I think, the last 2 days. You don't know what teams are going to do. Yes, there's an All-Star break, but if you have a player who's playing in the All-Star game festivities, you're going to pick these games now to give them a little rest. So
Yeah. I
should be a little
never
tough.
really got that. I never got that. Like, sure, Judge is going to he's going to play in the All-Star game. There's no, he's not skipping or
Mhm.
anything. But that should be a break for, why are you resting? Are you resting him for that? I never got that.
Well, I think it's
I
because
it's an extra rest if, it's an easy game. I'm not doubting that. But yeah, I don't know.
yeah, I mean, but the All-Star game actually is awesome for baseball because it actually determines who's home or away in the World Series,
Yeah.
which every single league should just adopt that rule so the All-Star game actually matters.
Something like that. Yeah.
Like make it worth something. So I'm always gonna be down to watch it. I'm excited for the All-Star break, the home run derby, and all that stuff. So should be good. But yeah, I'm gonna lay off a little bit on the bets, find one or two spots that I like. One game that I love is the Orioles and Cubs game. I think there's good strikeout props. Justin Steele versus the Orioles. The line is not out yet, but if that line is anywhere at like a 5.5, maybe a 6.5, I think that's pretty tasty for a nice little ladder. Great
Yeah.
matchup, and he's been heating up as well. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you as far as kind of toning it down. For the All-Star break. I usually do that when they come back because I feel like there's some rust. There's always wacky stuff that comes at least the first week after the All-Star break. Obviously, people get rest versus rust kind of debate there. Sorry, I'm completely captivated by this damn Detroit games pissing me off. The Royals just scored and they have a man on first and third right now. It's the problem. This is me watching and trying to do this whatsoever. But yeah, that's always the debate, is rest versus rust, and coming back after that break. And you kind of like, if you look at trends, you can't look at trends at least for like a week or two.
Yeah.
Because it just doesn't matter anymore. There was a couple games I was looking at for tomorrow. I really liked the Philadelphia at Toronto game. We got Wheeler versus Stripling.
Yeah.
Both great pitchers overall. The over under on that game is, excuse me, I'm getting everything mixed up right now. Well, I can't find it. Maybe they haven't posted it yet. Great. That's a game where I think it's going to be a pitcher's duel overall. Obviously, you got two great offenses. Yeah, of course. I wanted to talk. I swear I saw this. I guess I'm crazy. Wheeler they've both been great pitchers throughout this year. They've had their ups and downs, but Wheeler, last two starts, both versus the Cardinals, 7 innings, 0 runs. 5 and 4 hits each. But yeah, he looked great. And that was versus a decent team versus the Cardinals. It's a little concerning because it was the same team back to back. But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I still think it's a great matchup for him overall. I'm all over the place right now. Excuse myself.
You're sweating.
Yeah.
This is the nighttime Nick sweat right here.
No, this is nowhere close to it. I'd be screaming at my TV and fucking throwing a fit. A small child. Ross Stripling has been pitching well overall. Excuse me, as well. He's given up a couple runs each game. That's what he does. 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3. This is what he does. No, excuse me, 2 3 2 1 2 0 0 0 1 0 1 1 0. So he's actually given up a little bit more recently. He has lost the games recently as well. It's something to look at, but I still like him as a pitcher overall. Especially versus the Phillies have been like back and forth. Like
Yeah.
their offense is just, I don't know. You watch him. I feel like you watch it a lot with Schwarber, but what do? You a big Phillies guy?
No, I love Zach Wheeler. I wish he was still in the Mets. If we had Steve Cohen when he was a free agent, we probably still would have the Mets. We still would have Zach Wheeler, and we have Wheeler, Scherzer, and DeGrom, but that's a different story. Yeah, I love Zach Wheeler. I think he's outstanding. I think the Phillies lineup is so hit or miss. It's either they score 10 or they score 2.
Yeah.
They're just so volatile. Especially with Harper out, it's like they need a lot of guys to step up. So
yeah. One other thing I was looking at, Pirates at Marlins. You got Brubaker versus Lopez. The over under for that game is 7. Little interesting having that 7 with Brubaker. He can look, the Marlins haven't been the sharpest recently, and he can have a good game. It's not impossible, but I mean,
no, he can't.
Yeah.
I kind of like that Marlins first 5 plus 1.5 and over 3.5.
That's what it's at, 3.5. Oh yeah,
plus 130. Just because, like, I mean, I think the Marlins score, and if Pablo Lopez gives up 1, you probably cash that bet, which he probably should. He's been kind of cooling off as of late. It's a nice price.
I completely agree with you. I was thinking about possibly team total, but it's at 4 plus 104. The Marlins scare me a little bit, but I love what you just mentioned. I did not know it was at 3.5. I thought it'd be at 4.5, but it makes sense with it being at 7 overall for the game. Brubaker's given up 3, 4, 3. He had a good game versus the Cubs with 0, 2. I mean, he just gives up a couple runs a game. So
Yeah.
3, 4, 3, 0, 2, 3, 5. Like, he hasn't been great. And all you need is 1 or 2 runs, maybe. Really, he could do it by himself, but maybe 1 or 2 runs from Lopez to make it easy. I mean, the 3.5. What's that at? Plus 135?
I think plus 130. Plus 130.
I mean,
I would say you could even. This is kind of a ballsy play. First half run line and total runs parlay. You could bet the Marlins plus 1 and over 3.5 or plus 130, and Marlins plus 1.5 and under 3.5 or plus 125. As long as the Marlins
make sure
they
they don't lose by 2.
Yeah.
I always thought about that, honestly, as like a strategy. I mean, it only sucks because if you lose, if you just completely wrong and then you're double wrong. But obviously both being plus money and a good chunk, you're gonna come out a little ahead no matter what.
Not bad.
Yeah, I've thought about that for a while as far as like a overall strategy. So yeah.
That's it for the Marlins game. There's a lot of good games. What else are you actually looking at?
Sorry, Tigers just struck him out. I'm telling you, I'm just like half into that. Yankees. So Miners pitching for the Reds. Yankees do hit lefties pretty good. Miners been trash, but I don't know. I feel like every time the Yankees have these smash spots, they just are a complete letdown as far as scoring and runs. The team total is at 5.5. 5.5.
Really?
So it's just like a huge number. But Miners giving up 4, 2, 6, 4, 4, 3, 5. So I mean,
wow.
Going up against the top offense in the MLB, probably at least one of the top in my mind at the very least.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, Reds bases loaded, top of the 9th, 0 outs versus the Yankees, who are up 3-0. That'll be hilarious if they come back. So that's something I'm looking at. I'm gonna see how the line moves and kind of look over things tomorrow. That's also something like, oh, maybe I get rid. I always like want to risk it with these high numbers and see if I can like wait out the first inning and just pray that he somehow gets 3 outs and then like shave off half a point or a point, and then bet it.
Yeah.
That's kind of my thought overall. But yeah,
I would honestly love if the Yankees came back right now. I mean, the
the
Reds
Reds.
tied it because trying to see if Stan can possibly get another at bat. If it goes to extras, he's guaranteed an at bat.
You're asking for so much.
I know. He already hooked me. I'm over him. I don't care. If he
Yeah.
clutches up and somehow that happens, I will buy a Stan Yankees jersey.
Yeah. You know what's gonna happen though? If he comes back out, he's just gonna get fucking struck out.
Yeah.
Then you're
You're
really
not
gonna
wrong.
be pissed. Let's see. A couple things. I'm trying to pull up on my end. What other games are you looking at for tomorrow?
For being honest, just these Astros Angels games are supposed to be fun to watch just because they're beginning of the season, they were two of the top like 5 teams in the AL. I don't know. You just got a lot of good pitchers, man. I'm looking like Gonsolin versus Wainwright. You got Blackburn pitching versus Gray, and Gray's been pretty good too. You got Musgrove versus Cool, another good pitcher in Musgrove on the mound. Giolito's been Savali's been The White Sox Guardians could be a good game to target. But you got a lot of good pitchers on the mound. Zach Gallen, Scooble, a lot of guys that I don't really want to go near today. I might wait for like a Thursday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean this might be a chill day for me too. I might look at some over unders as far as the game, or first 5 unders, just with all those great pitchers you mentioned. But if you can find a good price, and at this point, I mean it's just not that great. Gosling versus Wainwright. If Wainwright can hold it together, that's the over unders at 8. That might be a good underplay. And that's something I got to look into Wainwright a little bit more. Gosling's been just on fire
Yeah, he's unreal.
throughout the day. I also want to look at the weather for that one because it's a little close in my mind overall. I hate Garcia right now. He's pissing me off. I don't know why. Matt, why did I do a combo? Why didn't I just do 2 units on the Astros? Talk me through this. Where's my reasoning that I did 2 units on the Astros? Personally, I did 2 units on the Astros and I did the strikeout plus the money line.
Listen, you are your own man.
Don't start with me. Don't
I
start.
don't know why you did that. I really
Is there
don't.
anything else you want to talk about? Because I really just want to get over this punishment. It's been eating me up.
For me, no.
I hate this slate.
Yeah, it's more of a stay away slate for me. One thing I have been doing that I kind of wanted to see if I could introduce to Twitter or chalkboard or something is the live strikeouts, like live plate appearance strikeouts. I wanted to do like a night with those. I just did it myself with Cole and Peterson, and it worked wonders. So I want to see if I can try to do that. The problem is you have to be so quick with it, but it seems like one of those nights where I'm just going to want to pick some live spots and go for some things.
Yeah,
It's a tough
especially
slate.
if you get like strikeout spots. You just look up strikeout percentages and then obviously see if it's a good matchup and then a little bit of praying.
It's
And
always plus money. So
I mean, it's not like the easiest thing to do is strike out a guy.
no, I know. I'm saying you just gotta find some good ones.
Yeah, just sit on McClanahan. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah,
Just
You're not
sit on
wrong.
McClanahan.
I
Yeah.
might do Justin Steele tomorrow. That might be what it is.
Didn't Spencer Strider pitch today or is that tomorrow? I'm
He pitched
remembering.
today. I think he had like 8 or 9.
Yeah, that makes sense. He had 8. Yeah. Damn it. I thought about that too.
See,
He's just such a stud.
The Yankees are about to blow it. 3-2, bases are still loaded and no outs. This is awesome. You know what I need? I need a sack fly and then a double play. That would be
Is
awesome.
he 4th in the order or where is he in the?
He's 4th, so I need extras. I need him to go down in the 9th.
Well,
and he
you just need a walk or a base hit, then you're good to go.
No, they're starting off with Gallo at 9. So it's gonna go 9, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You heard me though. I'll buy a Stan Yankees jersey if he cashes. That's some wild stuff. But let's go into the death wheel, shall we, Nick?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
You know,
I'm exhausted. I hate the slate tomorrow. I hate you. I hate everything. I
a
hate
lot of
Garcia.
negativity over
I
that
love
corner.
Detroit. Detroit, respect.
That might be the first time someone's ever said that.
Hey, man. They're great. I just see you try to call me in technical difficulties. No worries. Pull it up.
Let's see.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna screen record here. We don't have our producers, so it's hard. Here we go. Share screen.
There you go. Let's see all the porn you had up. Exit
Whoa,
out.
whoa. All right, here we go.
What are the Yankees? Who was pitching for the Yankees?
Cole. Oh, the guy who blew it was, I think Clay Holmes was on the mound. Here we go.
I don't know if it was Chapman.
No.
That's all.
You could see our selections and you could see
Once you
the
go
wheel.
through it.
Remember, it is an elimination wheel.
This is the absolute worst one is that long one. Go ahead and read that one out all the way.
So I'm gonna go read it down. So it's obviously there's safe spots. There's $50 giveaway, a habanero pepper. Be nice to Matt for a week, which is pretty challenging, honestly.
It's one of the worst ones up there.
One chip challenge. Chug some hot Mountain Dew. Eat a Reaper pepper. Eat some crickets. Or Nick has to watch an entire WNBA game start to finish without betting on it. That might be the worst one.
That's definitely the worst one. I mean, without a doubt.
All right, but remember, it's elimination wheel. So whichever one this first spin lands on is off the list. He does not get it.
Spin it. Let's go.
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous. What do you mean? You're the one spinning the wheel.
I know. For some reason, I'm
what
like,
kind of laggy ass wheel did you get? This is rigged. Let's go. Get that shit out of here.
You lucky.
Get that shit out of here. Like 3 hours. I'd have been like 3 hours wasted in my day. Are you kidding me? I'm not doing that shit.
Here we go. Oh,
I love it. I love this wheel so far. The wheel loves me because I praise
wheel's
it.
Been nice. He's feeling generous. Get a safe spot out. There you go.
It stops so suddenly. I think it's gonna keep going, and it stops. Oh my gosh.
No. Oh
yes, I'm about it. I think you're ahead of me too. I like.
Am I?
Yeah, you can definitely see it before I can.
All right, I'll delay my reaction.
Yes. Come on.
Sorry, people.
Give it to me. I really wish these peppers would be off this fucking thing.
Wow.
There's so many peppers on here.
I know. You're really pepper or safe for you, bud. Okay.
I mean,
you got 3 safes.
Literally,
you got 2 peppers, Mountain Dew or safe, and a 50 shot at safe or a 50 shot at some spicy thing up your butt.
That's really awesome compared to the 8-5 it started out as.
Oh, nice. I'm kind of rooting for Nick to be safe. It's different when I'm spinning the wheel because it feels like I'm giving out the punishment, and like I'm not about that. So, okay.
Oh my gosh.
All right. The Reds are choking, by the way. They've got 2 straight outs. It might be double play, actually. Oh.
Let's go.
All right. So it's either chug hot Mountain Dew.
Or I'm safe. 5 out of 8 right now.
Yeah, that was
and when
impressive.
I mean chug, I'll shotgun it. I'm going to shotgun it. Because that's
shotgun it.
I'm going to show my skills off.
Here we go. If it's safe, I'm going to die laughing. Oh, it is. Here we go.
50-50. So pause. Oh. 2 out of 3. Like, what do you want to do? Just straight up?
I think we have to do straight up.
Okay, straight up. The one, if it goes on safe, it's still elimination.
You know what? I'll let you decide.
It's still elimination, is it not?
I'll let you decide. If it's, do you want it to be elimination or whichever one lands
No,
on
we're
you?
sticking with elimination. Go ahead. Go. Spin it. Spin it.
Oh!
Cool. So,
Nick,
I mean,
you got a shotgun some Mountain Dew, brother. Some hot Mountain Dew.
yeah.
That's gonna make the downstairs area probably uncomfortable for the whole rest of the day.
I mean, it's just not going to be good. I've heard nothing good about that drink.
The thing is, it teased you so much because you knocked out all the bad ones right away. And then it was like,
Look,
oh.
At the end of the day, I got to be, 8 out of 5, and I end up with this.
That's true.
Hashtag blessed.
You could have had to watch a WNBA game without betting on
Oh,
it.
dude, that would have been the worst. It's 3 hours of my day.
Yeah.
Like, you can't get that back out of your life. And I can't even try to make money off it.
I don't even know how long those games are. So
I mean, they're like 2-3 hours, I'm assuming. I'm sure they get commercials, maybe.
Yeah. All right. I stopped the screen record. We are here.
So yeah. That will be
on Friday.
On Friday.
It's not the worst. Yeah, look out for a Justin Steele strikeout ladder for me. It's probably where I'm leaning. And besides that, maybe I'll have something later on if I see a good angle. But for now, I'm gonna wait for lineups because
first five. We can mention it, but first 5 on that Pirates Marlins game. It's really intriguing. As far as it being at plus money.
Yeah,
I mean, I really like it.
Me too.
And then as far as on my end, I'll look at the Yankees team total. A little scary, especially since they've been sitting Stanton. So that's something that I'll be waiting on to make sure I see the lineup. Yeah, thank you.
The Reds are up 4-3, top 9. Speaking of the Yankees.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yikes. Imagine people that put Yankees in their, oh my God, Devin Bookie.
What?
He put, oh my gosh. That's why people do not put these giant ass favorites in your parlays to try to make it. Just never works. He put like 3 different parlays out, and I love the guy. He put 3 different parlays out with different pieces, like 2-leg parlays with Yankees money line as one, and then
hey, Stan can send him home in the bottom of the 9th if they get some runners on. If I get 2 base runners, he's up. Damn, if I have to buy a Stan jersey, that really sucks. I might edit that part out.
You get the money out of it. So nonetheless, we will see you tomorrow. We're on Chalkboard. Check us out there. We're on Twitter. Obviously, you know that already. See you on Friday. I will be shotgunning. Set in the comments. Let me know over under. How long will it take me to shotgun that hot Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
The line is set at 4 seconds. 4 seconds.
That's short, considering you might get like a spicy
what do you think?
Burst. I'm betting the over just because if it was regular beer, it'd be a different story. But like that's you might.
I think I gave myself a second or two. I think I gave myself Your boy can suck a bowling.